How to watch a video. The first thing to notice when watching a video is what is the title of the video, or what is the subject of the video. This is the first thing to write down on notes pages. If a video suggests you watch a previous video, then go and watch this video if you haven't done so recently. Also, if they give you an introduction to the videos, make sure you write down who made the video. If a graphic pops up when you're watching a video, reproduce it in your notes. Listen to what they're saying about the graphic and pause the video when they're done drawing or notating the graphic, so you can get all the information about the graphic. Let's watch a little bit of this video made by Fayetteville State University about phase diagrams.
Here's a phase diagram of water. Let's start here to discuss how phase diagrams work. All phase diagrams have pressure plotted on the y-axis, vertical axis, and temperature plotted on the x-axis, horizontal axis. The units of pressure are usually in atmospheres. This is because phase diagrams are a good way to visualize boiling point, which is the temperature at which a gas and a liquid pressure are in equilibrium and equal to 1 atmosphere. The units of temperature are usually in degrees Celsius or Kelvin. For this video, we'll use degrees Celsius. The lines on the graph represent the phase transitions, and the regions on the graph represent the phases. The lines on the graph are where the phases are in equilibrium with each other.
Now, you might have no idea what they're talking about here, but you should be able to reproduce the graphics in your notes. Pause this video now and try to reproduce this phase diagram in your notes. The second point to make when watching a video is that if they tell you to pause the video to do something, then pause the video to do it. They wouldn't tell you to try to do this if it were not important. Plus, some of the questions that are presented in a pause in the video may be graded. So, did you draw the phase diagram in your notes? If not, I'll give you another chance to do this. A reason to draw the diagram again is by drawing something with your own hand in your own words will help you remember the points of the diagram. Another reason to draw the diagram again is because the professor might require you to draw diagrams in your notes. Chemistry classes use a lot of graphs, tables, diagrams, and figures to illustrate certain points, so it's best if you understand these up front. If they give you a page with a lot of text on it in a video, pay attention to what they write and what they say. Usually they write down only the important points, but they expand on those points in the audio. At most, write in your notes what is written on the slide, but write it in your own words. This will help you when you go back to study for tests and quizzes. If you just write what the presenter wrote, you might not understand something that is written. Which leads into the next point about watching videos. If you don't understand something that is written or said during the videos, make a note of it in your notes. Ask questions in your notes. This way you'll remember you had a question, and hopefully if your instructor or learning assistant see this question, they'll answer it for you. If they give you a page with a problem on it, first write the problem down. This is a good way to get yourself organized with what a problem is and what it's asking you to do. When you get more advanced with solving problems, pause the video after they present the problem and try to solve it yourself. Then watch the video. Did you solve it correctly? Did you follow all the steps the presenter took? Or did you assume some things and skip steps? Before you get to this point, however, you'll need to watch how they solve the problem. Write down any equations they used to solve the problem, any constants or conversion factors they used, and any assumptions they made in solving the problem. Then you can start writing down the numbers they used to solve the question. Also, make sure you plug the numbers into your scientific calculator to check your math. Sometimes even videos make mistakes. One final comment on watching videos and taking notes: keep your notes organized. Buy a 3-ring binder and dedicate it solely to chemistry notes if you're taking notes on notebook paper. Or buy a composition notebook and take notes in it. This way your notes will be organized so you can refer to them quickly when studying for a test or quiz, or doing homework. Please watch the next video on how to read a chemistry textbook.